I thought I was different, that my marriage was stronger than most, that nothing could shake the foundation my husband and I had built over the years. But somewhere along the way, I lost myself. I watched my sister cheat on her husband and face no real consequences. He forgave her, moved on, and acted like it never happened. A part of me, foolish and selfish, believed I could do the same. It started innocently enough. Just messages with a coworker. Harmless, I told myself. But slowly, those messages turned into flirty texts, and then late-night calls. The thrill was intoxicating. I felt desired, young, alive in a way I hadn't in years. My husband was always kind, responsible, and steady, but he wasn't exciting. The man I flirted with made me feel like I was the center of his world. And I convinced myself that it didn't really matter. One evening, when my husband was out of town for work, I let my guard down completely. I invited that man over. It happened. And afterward, I felt numb, not with guilt, but with arrogance. I believed it was a one-time mistake, something that didn't define me. I told myself I still loved my husband, and that he would never find out. But secrets don't stay hidden forever. A few weeks later, he looked at me one night at dinner with an odd expression. I asked what was wrong. He quietly said, "You're not the same anymore. Something's changed." My heart raced, but I denied everything, of course. Still, I saw it in his eyes. He knew something. Eventually, the truth came out. My phone buzzed with a message from the man I had cheated with, and my husband saw it. He didn't explode. He didn't scream. He just handed me the phone and walked away. That silence hurt more than any words ever could. I tried to follow him, to explain, to cry, to say it was a mistake, that I still loved him. But he didn't respond. Over the next few days, he barely spoke to me. He moved into the guest room. I kept waiting for him to calm down, for things to return to normal, the way my sister's husband had forgiven her. But my husband wasn't like him. He was quiet, distant, and cold. He started staying out longer, and the warmth in his eyes was gone. Then, one evening, he sat me down and said he was leaving. Just like that. "You didn't just cheat on me," he said. "You betrayed what we built, and you thought I'd just get over it like nothing happened." I begged. I got down on my knees, told him I'd change, that it was just a phase, that I didn't mean to ruin us. He shook his head. He packed his bags and left the next morning. No yelling, no drama, just silence. I called my sister, hoping she'd understand, but even she was stunned. "Why would you follow in my worst mistake?" she asked. "I barely kept my marriage together. You destroyed yours." Her words cut deeper than I expected. The man I cheated with? He disappeared the moment things got messy. I was left alone, full of regret, drowning in the consequences of a decision I had thought wouldn't matter. I replayed every moment in my mind, every lie, every excuse, every time I told myself it was harmless. Now, the house feels empty. I see reminders of my husband everywhere. In the way the bed dips on one side, in the coffee mug he always used, in the silence of our once lively home. I still message him sometimes, telling him I'm sorry, asking if we can talk. He doesn't reply. I never imagined I'd be that woman, the one who destroys something beautiful for something so temporary and meaningless. I thought I was smarter. I thought I was in control. But I was wrong. I gambled with love, and I lost. Maybe one day he'll find someone who values him the way I should have. Someone who sees his steady heart not as boring, but as rare. As for me, I'm left with nothing but memories and shame. I cheated on my husband like my sister did, but while she was forgiven, I lost everything.